Hello, warriors, and welcome back to the weekly war cry. Steady your swords and prepare for war, soldiers. I'm your host, Norgoz, and welcome back. This is the weekly war cry. This is the show where we talk about all things For Honor related, give a recap of the dev stream, talk about some tits. We don't talk about tits here, we talk about tips. We're going to roll with the punches on this one. So, it's a family-friendly show, okay? I promise you. So we're going to move forward with this. This is going to be the Halloween edition. The Halloween event this year is fantastic. There's so much awesome stuff. We will start by talking about the event itself because I forgot to the last time I was recording this. And we'll move into the masks and all that other good stuff because there's new mask outfits. There's a bundle coming up next week. I mean, there's a lot of really good stuff. And there's also next week, there's coming up, before I forget it, there in arcade mode, there will be a weekly quest to get, they said treats. So I don't know what that is. The devs didn't reveal anything unless I missed it. Pretty sure I did not. So let's get right into it, shall we? So let's get in here and let's first click back on the game. And of course, since it's been so long since I logged in, gotta skip this, and then we go to thank you, thanks guys, appreciate it. Event, endless march, player versus player. So basically, with this, you have a temporary bit of points you get for all of the captures, and it's a little more engaging, I think, in some way. It's a little more. I think you get more points from skeletons, if I remember right. But it's all right. It's fun. The maps look different. They look spooky. So that's a really big. They have a really nice touch with that. Let's start with heroes. I wanted to start with Zerker, but let's start with Warden, and we'll go through Knights, Viking, Samurai, Wulin in that order. So starting out, they do get new mask outfits. They also have the old last year's mask outfits are here on sale. I don't remember if these were still in the if they're still in the game or not, or if they're just on sale right now. I think they are still here. It's just I don't really care much for them. So these are that's all right. That looks kind of cool for the Knights. The Viking one I don't really care too much for. This is the new one. This year is. This is new for the Knights. All Knights have the same one. It's called Malignant Hydra. And just the sound of it and the way it looks, I mean, it looks, the texture on it is phenomenal. And the way it moves, the eyes are squinting. It's like breathing. It's got some darkness fading off of it. Same thing with the weapon. Really, really awesome effects on that one. I will probably have to get that while it's on sale because it's normally 20,000. If you look, it's on sale for 15. It just does not have the on sale marker. Now going over here, one thing I will also do is I'm going to show you, before I show you the execution for that, I'm going to show you Howl at the Moon. This is last year's emote, exclusive emote. They brought it back this year, and it's going to be 10,000 steel. This is going to go away after the Halloween event, and I don't think it's coming back next year. I think they said we're going to bring it back for one more year, being this year, and that's it. This is my favorite emote probably in the entire game, and I've been saying it for months. If you've been on my channel, you know I've been saying for months I want this to come back. I've been begging for it to come back. I'm like, guys, if the devs don't implement it, bringing it back, I'm going to be so upset. There's the execution. This is the old, again, this is last year's. And then this year's Hydra Virulence. So it's kind of like the Tempest, where you have an actual tornado, but then it's got sort of like the darkness and like it looks like it's kind of like pulling up chunks of the earth, which is kind of cool. Very, very cool. Very, very cool indeed. The other effect that's new is it's a free roam effect. I don't think I have it with this character yet. And it is Moonlit. Where is it? I don't know why it's not there. I'll show it to you on Zerker, because that's what's up next. That's pretty much everything for the Knights. And I'll also show you the new outfit, the Moonlight Sonata outfit as well. Moonlight Sonata, there it is. So it's basically the Blood Moon. It's the Blood Moon. So when you use the Howl at the Moon emote and you sync those two together, you get double moons. Yeah, baby. It's like double rainbow, but it's like double moon. You got one's blue, one's red, like red versus blue. It's like all the memes, man. I love it. Moving forward to the outfits, I'm going to show you about the battle outfit for Moonlight Sonata as well. So you get new color schemes. It's like a deep, deep, deep purple. You get a couple of, I think that's a raven on the side. Then you've got the wolf howling at the moon. Very, very cool. Very, very cool for a battle outfit. Not gonna lie, I think that's very nice. The mask outfit last year's was the Farewell Banquet, which is the little beak with feathers and green fire. Blah. This year's Huntress Agarboda. And so it's kind of like an undead like goat type of thing. I know there's some kind of lore on that, I know, but you get like a seaweed / tentacle type of reaction there, and it's the same thing on the execution. On the execution, it's the same way. Agarboda is doing very are. So this is the Falcon. This is Valkenheim. So yeah, you like grows seaweed. It's not even sea. It's like coral. Like grows coral. Coral. Oh good, it's coral. Get back in the house, coral. That's what happens when coral doesn't get back in the house. It gets unleashed upon its enemies. All right, that's pretty much it for the Vikings. Making sure I don't forget anything. I'm going to show you guys the samurai on Shigoki, and there's a reason for this. I think that they have a really cool outfit this year, a really cool mask. This is last year's. It's got the little funny-looking kind of like ghost, like with the water ripple effect kind of going on there. I like that. That's last year's. This year's is Benevolent Komani. Whatever. That's why I wanted to show it to you on Shigoki. The mask is a lot bigger on Shigoki, and it glows like these big blue, the eyes. I love the color of that blue. I really do in the eyes. It's gorgeous. That it's like, it's got blue, but it's got like a little bit of purple in it. It's very sexy. Very smexy. Very smexy indeed. And you can be smexy too if you get this outfit for your peoples. All right, Soul Eater. This is the old school. Notice this is the older one from last year. This the whole body glows and it sucks out the souls. This year we have Kemone's Enmity, and it's got like this kind of glowing green flame that comes off your opponent when you kill them, and then its souls kind of like flock out. That's kind of cool. I kind of dig it. I kind of dig it a lot, and I always like to show it on Shigoki because Shigoki's the best one. Let me pull it up on Kensei and I'll show you why. It's just not the same. I bet it would look good on Aramusha. But real quick, so you see, it's okay. It's just not the same, you know. It's just barely fitting over his face, and with Shigoki, it gets a little bit larger than what his face is. I mean, I know Shigoki's thick boy, you know, but still. All right, let's move on to Zhengjun Guan Yu, the God of War. And his first mask is the Halloween mask. So you've got like a Chinese, I want to say it's like supposed to be like some type of demon. And you've got the glowing fiery eyes with the fire effect. This is Divine Virupaksha. And you've got the red glow coming off of it. Very, very, very nice. And then you've got the effects. Oh wait, execution, excuse me. Sorry, May. Sorry. Wow, okay, it is effects. Yes, what am I doing? Alright, so then we're gonna go down here. We're gonna go to Virupaksha Perfection. Boom. That's why I wanted to show this to you, because if you notice, it's like a fiery Chinese dragon that shoots out of your opponent when you kill them, and it just looks freaking beautiful. I'm gonna go one more time for that. One more time. One more time. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're beautiful. And you are beautiful. Alright, so let's go with one more look at Howling Moon. And again, this is with the double moon. The double moon. Again, my favorite emote in the game. I had to get that Berserker, got it for Highlander, and I don't know if I'll get it for anybody else. It really looks good on Warden, too. It looks really, really good on Warden. But that pretty much does it. That pretty much wraps it up. So we talked about the new event, and it's no longer Zerker on my screen. Man, that's whatever, dude. Whatever. Anyway, guys, that's going to just about do it for the weekly Warcry this week. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. I would do encourage you, if you want more content like this, come follow us on Twitch, subscribe to us here on YouTube. We will see you back very soon, or on the battlefield.